24 hours later, and still I sit waiting to hunt. And something that deeply wounds me, someone accused me of being low energy yesterday in my video, which is probably true, because when you average 3 hours of sleep a night, it isn't the highlight of your day to sit in a car and wait to go sit in a car somewhere else and hunt somebody. But, unfortunately, because I never finished medical school, here we are. So I think today we're actually going to get something done. I feel a little bit more up-tempo, and Frank has finished his mission of charity. So I have a feeling that past that point, he will be on the taping of any actual action we see. So I'm sure he'll put that on YouTube, and the rest will speak for itself. But I find this much easier than typing with my thumbs, and I've been fiddling with my phone, so I'm going to experiment with taping things because, frankly, the inflection in my voice, and I think a lot gets lost in translation sometimes as far as there's no context to typing. And I'm just lazy and bored, so that factors into it as well. Here I sit with one more day's worth of growth, a different shirt, but otherwise unchanged. And we shall see what percolates. Hopefully today somebody goes to jail, because if you've ever thought about doing this job, and from what I see on social media, many people do, this is a young man's game. Because if you want to have a family, you better take a picture of them, because you're never going to see them, because you're only going to come home to visit. And that for some people, that might be a boon if you don't get along with the people that you interact with most. But there's a certain point where you really got to evaluate the poor life choices that led you to a career in the bail bonds fugitive recovery business. Because clearly, even in management, you are a well-dressed janitor of the criminal justice system. So I'm going to grab my mop and my bucket and go out and hopefully clean up a mess today. So hopefully the next thing that you see is Frank chasing somebody down at high speed on foot, and me cheering him on in the background, or perhaps me jumping on somebody if these old bones can move fast enough. So wish me luck, and hopefully Big Frank gets here shortly.